Support WrestleTalk!
Donate on Patreon.
Hello and welcome to the WrestleTalk SUPERNews. I'm Oli Davis. We've got a packed show for you today, including the latest on All Elite Wrestling's incredible ticket sales, New Japan's original scrapped plans for Kenny Omega before he left, and Batista not only being in talks with WWE about a wrestling return, but also AEW. Press the thumbs up button, give us a subscribe to help us climb the hill to 1 mil in subscribers, and answer our question of the day down below. What match do you most want to see in All Elite Wrestling? Because I'll be replying to people in the comments from out of nowhere, telling you the correct answer is Stick Druid Gauntlet match. Yesterday we asked how you would write Becky Lynch back into the WrestleMania 35 main event, following Vince McMahon replacing her with Charlotte on Monday's episode of Raw. Militant wants Becky to team with Stone Cold Steve Austin to kidnap Vince and hold him hostage. Me free to be me one reckons Becky will attack Ric Flair, hopefully with a Guinness truck on his upcoming 70th birthday celebrations. And Grayson Bottoms commented, Oliver Davis is the greatest wrestler of all time, which doesn't have anything to do with Becky Lynch. But it's about goddamn time I got some recognition! Becky herself, however, has taken the high ground, posting a calm and measured reaction on Twitter to being replaced at WrestleMania. Complete and utter bullshit. Strong words. Maybe too strong, according to Rambo Apocalypse CrossFit Jesus Priggish Goody Two Shoes Seth Rollins, who appeared to reference Becky's post on Instagram. Should I start swearing in my post to seem super edgy? Nah, not that desperate for likes just yet. Stand, fight, stomp, beat Brock Lesnar. Yeah, you just keep getting F5'd by Brock, Seth. That'll show him. Lynch did have one wrestler supporting her choice of phrase though, with the Iron Sheik replying, "Now you talk like the man, Bubba!" So eloquent, he's like a poet on Twitter. Talking of all this Twitter action, this week I tweeted the greatest referee working today, the former Rudy Charles in TNA, WWE official Dan Engler. Hey Rudy Charles, Dan Engler, WWE, you're officially my favorite official. Your face reactions are great. I heart emoji you forever, much love, please retweet OD Kiss. Hashtag Revolution. P.S. I have this trading card in my wallet at all times, and this has nothing to do with Valentine's Day. With a picture of that TNA trading card. Nothing to do with Valentine's Day at all. I think I got that across. Doesn't seem weird that I referenced that. He's just got a great face. He's got a great face for reacting to stuff. I really like him. I think he's the best. I always have done. You had your chance, Nyan! Perhaps Rudy's just busy fending off All Elite Wrestling offers, because going by recent reports, everybody in the wrestling world ever already has or is about to sign with them. And the new promotion's momentum continues as it's been revealed tickets for their next show, Double or Nothing, sold out in just 4 minutes. This is 7.4 times faster than their 29-minute, 36-second sellout time for their debut All In show. Quick maths. And that isn't where the stats stop, as Cody tweeted after the announcement, tickets purchased from all 50 states domestically, plus Puerto Rico, DC, 9 countries, Canada, UK, Mexico, Australia, Costa Rica, Finland, Germany, Panama, Austria. First same-day sellout for pro wrestling in Vegas ever. Thank you, fans, for going all in on this dream. Interestingly, the most liked reply to Cody's tweet is from one Dolph Ziggler, who posted two too sweet emojis. Ziggler hasn't been seen on WWE TV since the Royal Rumble and reportedly turned down an offer to become a producer backstage in the company, which of course most likely means CM Punk return confirmed. With a new promotion like AEW suddenly appearing and signing up so many of the world's top names, the global wrestling landscape will inevitably shift, which we're already seeing the effects of, with multiple WWE stars requesting their releases and strategic partnerships being announced between All Elite Wrestling and Mexican promotion AAA to oppose the axis of CMLL, Ring of Honor, and New Japan. And if you're on the wrong side of those alliances, you'll find the wrestling business in 2019 to be a zero-sum game, as New Japan supposedly discovered late last year. Earlier this week, New Japan took the very surprising step of having Hiroshi Tanahashi drop his IWGP Heavyweight Championship to the new leader of the Bullet Club, Jay White, during the main event of their New Beginning in Osaka show. To put how extraordinary this is in perspective, White is only the 6th different person to hold the title since 2011, with only Tanahashi, AJ Styles, Kazuchika Okada, Tetsuya Naito, and Kenny Omega trading the belt over the last 8 years. And Tanahashi had only just started his record-breaking 8th top title reign a month previously, where he had beaten Omega for the belt at Wrestle Kingdom 13. But it seems just like John Cena's record-tying 16th world title reign in 2016, he was nothing more than a transitional champion, dropping the belt to White in his first title defense. Dave Meltzer has revealed on Wrestling Observer Radio that this was all because of Omega deciding to leave New Japan. The original plan was to have Kenny beat Tanahashi and retain the title at Wrestle Kingdom 13, where he would go on to headline the joint New Japan ROH Madison Square Garden G1 Supercard show on Saturday the 6th of April, defending against his storied rival Okada in their 5th encounter, which would presumably be rated all the stars. But when New Japan became aware that Omega was seriously entertaining offers from both WWE and All Elite Wrestling, they decided to put the belt onto Tanahashi for safekeeping at Wrestle Kingdom. And when Omega officially revealed he was joining AEW, New Japan decided to quickly elevate their next top star, Jay White, having him beat Tanahashi just 4 days after Kenny's announcement. It's speculated that White is now filling what Omega's position was previously going to be, and it's expected he'll main event the MSG show against Okada, which might turn out to be a good business decision in the long run, but a potentially damaging move in the short term. While White is a very promising talent, many fans were unconvinced by him being made the Bullet Club leader late last year, and him now winning the promotion's top title will do little to dissuade his dissenters of him getting a Roman Reigns-style push. A lot of people had the same criticism for Omega when he replaced AJ Styles as the Bullet Club leader several years ago though, and that worked out pretty okay. In the meantime though, New Japan have found themselves losing many of their top-drawing international stars to AEW, with Omega, the Young Bucks, and Cody all leaving to start the new promotion. And that could significantly impact the Madison Square Garden G1 Supercard show on WrestleMania weekend. While the event's 15,000 tickets sold out within 16 minutes of going on sale last August, no talent or matches have been announced for the card yet, and StubHub is now reportedly listing 4,100 tickets as on sale for the show. This is presumably scalpers trying to sell tickets that they had snapped up after the success of All In's ticket sales a few months previously, and could mean there will be a lot of empty seats at the show if New Japan don't do something to grab the attention of the wrestling world soon. But it's not all bad news for New Japan, as they have locked down one of the best wrestlers in the world, Kota Ibushi. Also announced at their New Beginning in Osaka show, Ibushi returned from the concussion he suffered at Wrestle Kingdom to announce he'll be staying in New Japan despite heavy interest from WWE and his very good friends at All Elite Wrestling, and he'll be entering next month's New Japan Cup. Super J-Cast have added his contract is for 2 years. But Ibushi might not be the only wrestler WWE could be missing out on. WWE started their annual Triple H WrestleMania match build before any other program. Funny how that gets prioritized, with Hunter having a tense stare down with Batista during their Evolution reunion at October's SmackDown 1000 episode. Batista has always maintained in interviews that he wants one last full-time wrestling run, house shows and all, which would end in a match with Triple H before he retires. And despite Tripp still recovering from his crown jewel pec tear, Pro Wrestling Sheet is reporting Big Dave is still very much in talks with WWE for a match at WrestleMania 35. PW Insider have corroborated this, reporting that Batista met with WWE officials just last Thursday to discuss the Mania match, with Hunter recently been medically cleared to start training again. But as we've seen with Kenny Omega and Kota Ibushi, WWE aren't the only game in town anymore. Pro Wrestling Sheet add that Batista's WWE comeback is not set in stone yet, because he's 50-50 on returning at this point based on how talks have gone, and that All Elite Wrestling have also expressed an interest in Batista and he isn't turning them away. Our sources say he's listening to what both companies have to offer. Fueling the reports, top AEW wrestler Chris Jericho has posted a picture of him and Batista with the caption, "Killer hang with my bro, Dave Batista today, had a great chat." According to Pro Wrestling Sheet sources, Jericho was meeting with Dave to give him a hard sell on AEW. We'll have to wait and see whether Batista makes his WWE return for WrestleMania 35. So in the meantime, we'll just have to enjoy Braun Strowman taking on Baron Corbin at Sunday's Elimination Chamber, which has just been announced to have a no DQ stipulation. Whoop-de-doo! Thankfully, the SmackDown 6-Way Chamber match could be one of the better WWE matches of the year. And now you can compete against me, Luke and Laurie in predictions for the show by joining our Fantasy Wrestle League on Patreon, where I'm currently joint 4th out of 587 people. Mid-table for the win. You can see where you're currently ranked by clicking the link in the video description below. Head over to WrestleTalk's Patreon page now to join in by clicking the eye above my head, where you'll also get access to exclusive podcasts, reviewing classic pay-per-views, shout-outs, and more. Or click the Patreon link on screen now to see how you'll rank against the WrestleTalk team. I don't care if I win, I just want to beat Luke Owen. I've been Oli Davis, and that was wrestling.